hold him. Here, hold that.
No, I want a whole slice.
This new Buick Verano, it lets me audible.
OnStar, how can I help you?
I can watch every Sunday Ticket game live on any device.
In the realm of American sports, Peyton Manning is hailed as a beloved former NFL star. Flip on the television and there he is, gracing commercial after commercial. But the burning question on many minds is, why the relentless obsession with him? Turns out a dark cloud looms over him, revealing a disturbing incident that has been concealed for over decades. In 2015, Al Jazeera's investigation sent shockwaves through the sport world with its groundbreaking report titled The Dark Side: Secrets of the Sports Dopers. Released on the Al Jazeera English YouTube channel, the documentary delved into the intricate connections between global sport leagues and the use of performance-enhancing drugs. The focus of the report was none other than NFL legend Peyton Manning, who found himself at the center of explosive accusations involving shipments of growth hormones. Let's journey back to this tumultuous time and examine the unfolding events that shook the foundations of Manning's illustrious career. Peyton Manning swiftly found himself embroiled in controversy when a former employee of an Indiana-based anti-aging clinic claimed in the Al Jazeera report that the quarterback was associated with multiple interstate shipments of growth hormones. These alleged shipments occurred following Manning's neck injury and subsequent absence from the 2011 NFL season. Manning, denying the accusations, released a statement expressing his disbelief and outright rejection of the claim. The allegation that I would do something like that is completely garbage and is totally made up. Manning declared in his statement, "It never happened. Never. I really can't believe somebody would put something like this on air," he continued. "Whoever said this is making stuff up." In response to the explosive allegations, Manning took decisive action by enlisting the expertise of crisis management specialist and sports public relations expert Ari Fleischer. If you don't know who Mr. Fleischer is, then let me give you a quick recap. As the press secretary during the Bush administration, his main job was to get America on board with the war in Iraq on pretenses that turned out to be false. When Tiger Woods turned to him to help with his public image after Woods' personal life was in shambles, Woods ended up letting Fleischer go because just being associated with him made him look worse. Basically, Ari Fleischer would do anything to get his client out of bind, and that includes lying. He was known for his dishonesty. That is who Manning hired to salvage his reputation through the turbulent waters of a scandal that threatened to tarnish his legacy. If that is not a red flag, then I don't know what is. As the report gained traction, the Denver Broncos, Manning's team at the time, rallied behind the star player. In an official statement, the Broncos expressed unwavering support for Manning, casting doubt on the credibility of Al Jazeera's report. Knowing Peyton Manning and everything he stands for, the Denver Broncos support him 100%. These are false claims made by Al Jazeera, and we don't believe the report, asserted the team in a statement according to the Huffington Post. Peyton is rightfully outraged by the allegations, which he emphatically denied to our organization, which have been publicly renounced by the source who initially provided them. The Broncos went on to affirm Manning's character and integrity throughout his NFL career, particularly during his tenure with the team. They stood firm in their convictions that Manning conducted himself in an exemplary manner, dismissing the doping allegations as lacking credibility. However, the heart of the scandal lay in an undercover recording featured in the Al Jazeera report. Around 40 minutes into the documentary, Charlie Sly, identified as a pharmacist formerly employed by the Geyer Institute in Indianapolis, made startling revelations about Manning and his wife Ashley. Sly, captured in the undercover recording, described how his office allegedly sent multiple shipments of human growth hormones to Ashley Manning. According to Sly, the Mannings would visit the clinic after hours receiving intravenous treatments. He claimed that drugs, including growth hormones, were regularly dispensed to Ashley Manning and shipped to various locations, all under her name rather than Peyton's. Him and his wife would come in after hours and get IVs and shit. So one thing that Geyer does is he dispenses drugs out of his office, which physicians can do in the United States. It's just not very many of them do it. And all the time we would be sending Ashley Manning drugs, like growth hormones, all the time, everywhere, Florida. And it would never be under Peyton's name. It would always be under her name. We were sending it everywhere. it'd go to Florida. Almost all drugs can be prescribed off-label. Growth hormones is one of the few drugs, it's really the only drug you cannot prescribe off-label. It has 3 indications, Live stated in the recording. These revelations, coupled with the clandestine nature of the recordings, added a layer of complexity to the already contentious situation. The Al Jazeera report, despite Manning's firm denials and the Broncos' staunch support, left lingering questions about the quarterback's involvement with performance-enhancing substances. But if you think that's the worst of Manning's scandals, you are in for a rude awakening. You see, in 2016, barely a year after the doping allegations, Sean King unleashed an explosive column in the New York Daily News, unearthing details from an assault cover-up involving Manning and Dr. Jamie Notwright, the trainer at the University of Tennessee. For context, in 2003, U.S. Today obtained a cache of court documents that painted a grim picture for an SA scandal implicating Peyton Manning, his father, Archie Manning, the University of Tennessee, and Florida Southern College. The details were so explosive that, had they been released, the American sports world would have been rocked to its core. However, for reasons unexplained, U.S. Today chose to keep these damning documents under wraps. If you ask me, it sounds like a handsome check was dropped off at the front door of USA Today. But hey, what do I know? Social media's absence during the time spared Manning for a potential viral storm, but the details are no less shocking. On February 29th of that year, Dr. Notwright, then the university's director of health and wellness, found herself in a training room examining Manning's foot. What unfolded next was a grotesque incident where Manning allegedly forced his naked testicles and rectum onto her face, with his penis on top of her head. Notwright, shocked and offended, reported the incident to Sexual Assault Crisis Center in Knoxville within hours. As the sordid tale continues, the extent of Manning's and Archie's efforts to bury the incident comes to light. Lies were spun, and Notwright's career was systematically dismantled with baseless allegations of her involvement with black athletes. She was fired from the University of Tennessee and subsequently from another university, both times without apparent cause. Shockingly, documents reveal that staff members at Tennessee even approached Notwright asking her to pin the blame on a specific black athlete instead of Manning, a request she rejected. Attempting to get ahead of the scandal, Archie and Peyton released the quarterback's version of the events in the book The Mannings, while Notwright, after settling a defamation suit in 2003, maintained a stoic silence for years, which sounds like code for being paid off to shut up. In any case, despite the scandals that have followed him, Manning has had a successful football career. Manning's journey into the world of professional football traces back to his roots in New Orleans, Louisiana. Born the second son of Olivia and former NFL quarterback Archie Manning, Peyton inherited a passion for the sport from a lineage often referred to as football's royal family. With his younger brother Eli, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, the Manning name became synonymous with excellence on the gridiron. Manning's meticulous approach to the game was evident from the outset. He reportedly memorized the Colts playbook within a week after being drafted in 1998. In 2012, Manning showcased his exceptional memory by recalling the details and timing of a specific play he utilized during his college days at Tennessee, a remarkable feat that underscored his dedication to the craft. Beyond the realm of competitive play, Manning, along with his father Archie and brothers Peyton and Eli, took on a significant role in fostering football talent. They organized the Manning Passing Academy, a 5-day camp aimed at refining the skills of quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs. The academy featured not only the Manning family, but also notable football players like Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne as coaches. During his professional career, Manning earned the moniker the Sheriff, a title attributed to his ability to audibly command the game at the line of scrimmage. This nickname gained promise during a Monday Night Football broadcast in 2009, immortalizing Manning's strategic prowess on the field. In recognition of Manning's impact, the University of Tennessee established the Peyton Manning Scholarship for incoming freshmen, honoring the quarterback's legacy beyond his achievements in the NFL. Undoubtedly, Manning's greatness manifested on the football field. A member of the Manning football dynasty, he played college football for Tennessee Volunteers, securing prestigious accolades like the Maxwell, Davey O'Brien, and Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Awards during his senior year. Drafted first overall in the 1998 NFL Draft by the Indianapolis Colts, Manning became a transformative figure for the franchise. He led them through a remarkable journey, turning a struggling team into consistent playoff contenders, clinching the Super Bowl and earning Super Bowl MVP honors. His career took a detour with neck injuries, sidelining him for the 2011 season, leading to his release by the Colts. Undeterred, Manning signed with the Denver Broncos in 2012, steering them to multiple division titles and culminating in a victory in Super Bowl 50. Manning's impact extended beyond the record books, earning him the title of first starting quarterback to win the Super Bowl for more than one franchise. Manning's statistical achievements in the NFL are unparalleled, holding numerous records for MVP awards, quarterback first team All-Pro selections, 4,000-yard passing seasons, single-season passing yards, and passing touchdowns. His legacy is cemented in NFL history with induction into the College Football Hall of Fame in 2017 and the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2021. While Manning undeniably enjoyed considerable success throughout his career, the lingering whispers of scandal has left a bitter aftertaste for many of his fans, including myself. What do you think of Peyton Manning? Do you think he still deserves to be up on America's pedestal? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, make sure to click and subscribe so you can catch us on the next one.